After a small break, we find ourselves in a brand new best of 3. Spawning in the top left corner of the map, we of course have the yellow Terran player from Team Gravity. It's Semper.
In the bottom left is opponent.
Wait, bottom left?
From
where?
From the bottom right.
Oh, okay.
From Team Ascension, we have Creature.
I can't even give you crap. I do that all the time, and then I'll be like, "Wait, did I just say Terran instead of Protoss?" Oh God.
Did I say that?
No, but like bottom left, bottom right,
left,
Terran,
yeah,
or Protoss.
yeah.
Yeah, just mixing anything up for the intros.
Hey, have you seen that stream on Twitch from the rave place?
Ultra?
Yeah.
I know that I saw some boobies. It was pretty
yeah,
nice.
Man. Like that's like such a great stream, dude. Like who needs to go on Facebook and creep on your high school acquaintances when you can just watch the Ultra stream?
Okay, first off, it's 2015, desRow, all right? Everyone creeps on Tinder now, not Facebook. Secondly, what I'm really sad about, though, is, and Man vs. Game made a point I really agree with. I'm really glad that it's helping Twitch grow its audience more, but, you know, Twitch was made for gaming. The whole reason they got away from Justin TV was because this was supposed to be for gaming. Like, making a whole thing dedicated to raving that's really taking over the audience and this and that and the other, like, it's good that there's people coming in and they're learning about Twitch, but I don't love that Twitch is kind of going towards this thing that's like, alright, well, we purposely got away from everything else so we could focus on gaming, but now that we're popular, we'll go back to like the way it was. Like, I don't know how I feel about that so much, but that's a whole nother can of worms for another day. I wanted to ask you actually specifically about Creature down here. Being from Team Ascension, this team has gotten some rough PR over the years. Have you had any experience with either Creature or his teammates?
I think it was like back when BioIce was on it. I'm like, dude, you should leave this team. They're like cancer. But other than that, Creature's a cool guy. He comes in my chat every once in a while. Yo, there was a guy that looked exactly like you on the Ultra stream. He had the hat and everything.
Why are you watching that? It is me. Surprise, motherfucker. I'm casting from Ultra.
Dude, I wish I could have taken a screenshot. I wasn't quick enough, is what she said. Alright.
Anyway, the reason I ask is because I've actually known their team manager for a while. And Travis has got to be one of the nicest, try-hardiest guys who wants to make this team work. And it sucks that some of the members are, quite frankly, a little scummy. And they've done a good job of weeding most of them out. I feel like the newest iteration of the team seems to be the cleanest so far. There's still a couple of bad eggs, but I don't know much about Creature. I just know that I'm personally willing to give everyone on Team Ascension a chance. I just kind of hate that everyone writes them off right away, though, because they did have a couple of bad eggs like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's, first impressions are everything. Biggest example is like people, for me, I used to be an asshole in 2011, and then some people still have that image of me, and so they just don't go to my... What, do you agree with them?
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah, you totally used to be an asshole, 100%. I actually really fucking hated you. But good guy Des has worked on it really hard, and I actually don't mind him anymore. Kind of tying that in with what I was saying about Team Ascension a little bit.
Wow, I feel so appreciated that you don't mind me anymore.
desRow, I straight up said, I remember in 2000 or whatever, we did the WC... After you got super salty post WCG Canada, I said to a lot of people, fuck desRow, I will never cast anything by him again, and I will never ever work with him on anything, full stop. So that being said, here we are casting today, like 2 years later?
Yes.
High five. You did a good job of becoming somebody I can appreciate.
Nice, thank you. That's much better than I don't mind him anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's like, you know what? That's like Zombie Girl on the Junk stream. She's like, I love you guys. I love mainstream TV. And Rifkin's okay. So, okay, I didn't mean it like that. That's my bad. I was just trying to explain
also, she didn't mean it too, eh?
Well, I don't know. Fuck that. She's a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, guys. Anywho, we do have a Hellion opening out of Semper, and we saw this earlier out of Miso versus another Protoss player. Funny enough, I didn't realize we were just casting TVPs today. But these Hellions are staying at home, they're not being really aggressive. He might be thinking of elevatoring them. It is Deadwing, and it's fun to use the dead space here. But I feel like if he had just walked those across the map, he would have gotten some really nice kills.
It'll be interesting to see if Creature is a better response than what was his name, Phrasia? Did? I mean, like they both went for Blink, except Frisia had more stalkers, so...
Well, I also think Misu was setting at a much crisper timing, so to speak. Semper's coming in here pretty late.
Yeah, well, it's cross map too. Like, it's not like...
Yeah.
You can't make miracles, man.
Well, actually, you can, desRow.
It's not Mother Teresa, he's only Terran.
Let me introduce you to a player named Life. That guy makes miracles every time he plays. So well, the Marines are going to distract, but here comes the Hellion train, and he's actually walled himself in with the gateway. You've not walled the Hellions out, sir. You've walled yourself in with them. Good force field to start this, but on overcharge doing a good amount of damage, but realizing this is fruitless, goes towards the main instead. Not as much to defend up here. A couple of stalkers. Where are those Marines, though? Oh, this is actually a really good defense out of Creature.
Well, it's still 9 workers in a pylon. Oh! Yeah. It's still 9 workers in a pylon that was killed, so...
6 seasons
and some workers are not mining at the natural.
Yeah, that's, okay, he fixes it right now, but this is an attack that we saw snowball and win a game. As we see here, guys, defended much differently, with a player who attacked much differently, too, I'll stress. Creature finds himself still in this. Now, there's a scan at the natural, and that's pretty much the signal. Hey, I'm probably coming to your natural base. That's why I scanned it. Hopefully, Creature's ready to defend this, because it's 2 Widow Mines coming in. There's a lot of probes stacked up here. There's a sentry as well. He's oversaturated because he was getting prepared to transfer to his 3rd. This might cost him a lot if he doesn't react right away.
Yeah, and only a sentry to defend. The blink forward, but the Widow Mines are going to bow. And
I don't think he's going to get good control out of Creature.
What?
Good control out of Creature. Picks up the Widow Mine, though. Not bad. Keeps the medevac alive, even more key. Wait, does he think he killed the Widow Mine? Okay, Jesus.
You think it didn't blow up?
The heart attack moment when. Well, for Semper's sake, I mean, he's got some pretty good production set up back at home. Sadly, though, Creature does have eyes on all of this, so he knows exactly what he's going up against. And being on 3 bases of Protoss, you know, he's able to get that money, crank it. He's gone for the double forge, which in some instances is really greedy and dangerous, but because of how well he's defended both these earlier attacks, he's able to go for this, I'd say, fairly relaxed.
Yeah, I'm surprised he still hasn't started a 3rd. I mean, like, he's got the 5 racks, so obviously he's got places to put his money in, but did he see the 3rd? No, he didn't see the 3rd. So you see, like, I can see Creature win this, even though Semper is the much better player in my opinion. Oh, that scouting stalker could have seen the medevac but didn't. And I don't know, man. If you know someone won medevac and you're gonna open 3 base like this, you should really cannon up, because otherwise you're gonna run around like a headless chicken. But
that, or Creature says my control's good enough, desRow. F you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've lost to PJ. What?
Okay.
That would have been sick.
It would have been. But you know what? Here's the whole army in the main. This is a big reveal. So now the 3rd base is vulnerable, stimming across the map as fast as he can. Semper's going to get on top of this base, and he should ideally be able to kill this Nexus. What am I going to burrow? It's not going to get anything for kills, but it might catch a Zealot or something on the yeah, there's just no saving this. He's too far out.
19 workers have been killed so far, but with the 3rd, has he mined a lot from the 3rd?
Yeah, he's got 1-1 on that bio. He's gonna pick up and get out of there. Nice Widow Mine shot too.
He's mined about 800 minerals from that 3rd, so he's behind by 20 supply, 30 supply rather. Now he's making the cannons. Well, he had some cannons at the natural. He just thought the main was safe.
I'm wondering here on this Dark Shrine. I mean, first off, I like this a lot better for a base to take. It's so much easier to respond with your Colossus thanks to that little stepping cliff than it is trying to reach over to the 3rd like we just saw. But the Dark Shrine really intrigues me. If a Warp Prism gets paired up with this and he starts really laying on the harass, I really like this move. But if he's going DTs just because he's saying, well, I don't know what to do, I lost my 3rd, I don't like that move. What are your thoughts on the Dark Shrine Arena?
It's like at that point... Ugh. I don't know, man. It delays the storm by quite a lot, but then again, Semper's not going for Vikings, so I think it's an okay answer. If Semper was going for Vikings and he didn't have a storm because of the DTs, then yeah, I wouldn't agree with the Dark Shrine. Oh.
This is definitely one of those things where you need to distract first and then come in, but Cannon's going to help port this off too. Boost was already used getting in here, so okay, if he's focus firing would have lost one of those medevacs. We'll take care of the Cannon. Zealot warped in a very awkward spot, but this isn't all. There's another attack set up for the third. Semper is going to find himself fighting in all three locations, not quite catching creature off guard, but he does a lot of damage in the natural base before being driven out. Up to 30 probes killed now. Boost towards that main, goes right past those stalkers.
Yeah, that's like the beginning of the end here. Once all the units unload, the Stalkers are really not fit to fight the Marines and the Marauders. As you can see, they're being taken out in the main. One Stalker left, 3 Naked Colossus. And this is not a new beach, man.
Still attacking the third. Semper is pretty relentless here.
Yeah.
Yo, this is I gotta give it to Creature though. Like his initial, I like the DT too. Gets scanned, picked up immediately. Probes getting killed as they transfer back. Oh god, this is falling apart. Creature's initial defense this game was flawless. There's no question about that. But here in the late game, he is just struggling versus this crazy multi-pronged pressure. GG is called. And game number 1 gonna go to Semper.
Oh, my man.
You know what? Like it's so hard to cherry pick that game too.